Hey guys, my name is Luke Cherry and I'm a student ministries pastor here at North Coast Church. And I have a proverb for you here today. The proverb that I'm going to share with you is one that's been with me a long time, one that I've had memorized since I can remember. I remember it being an anthem for me and a lot of my friends. But when I say that I have this proverb, I don't have it nailed. If anything, I feel like I've done this proverb wrong more often than I've done it right. Let's go ahead and read it. It's Proverbs 27:17, and this is what it says. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. I'll read it one more time. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Growing up, I think, reading this verse, it kind of gives you a mental image. And my image growing up was you have two blades that are striking against one another over and over and over again, and it's making the blades sharper. And so the way that I would translate this into my friendships, I'd view me and my friends as like the same type of blade. We'd all say the same mantras, have the same exact perspective, same core values. We'd worship the same way. And if anything, when I stop and reflect about this verse, I don't think this is actually how metals get sharper with two exact metals. That's not how it works. Like, I'm no bladesmith, but what I've come to understand is actually it takes a soft metal and a hard metal to interact for that soft metal to become sharper. So, they'll take like a soft metal and they'll put it into a furnace, this forge, to get extremely hot, and the metals will expand, it'll glow with heat, and they'll pull it out. And with a hardened metal hammer, they'll hammer it over and over and over again. And sometimes for hours, they'll put it back in the forge, they'll take it back out, more hammering, they'll fold over the metal and keep hammering at it. And I thought to myself, if this is actually how iron is sharpened, then maybe how can I adjust my perspective on how I see this verse? Because sometimes I think when I was younger, I'd surround myself with the same exact people that were exactly like me. And I think in this comfortable zone, I wasn't really growing and I wasn't becoming sharper by just hearing what I wanted people to tell me. But in actuality, I feel like this verse might be telling us to reach out and grab different types of people and pull them into your life. Other passionate Jesus followers who maybe have a different expertise or a different perspective of the kingdom of God. And so my challenge to you guys today is this. Maybe there's someone in your life that might not seem like the friend that you've typically had in your life, but maybe you could pull them in to undergo a refinement process that God has in store for you. Maybe they can be that hard metal in your life to help you enter that spiritual forge for you to grow and expand and to become sharper. And on the other side of it, maybe you're the hard metal that God is calling. Maybe God's calling you into someone else's life where you can bring your life experience or your expertise, and the Spirit of God can move through you and entering into their life. And that might be coming along with a loving hand. It might be bringing some difficult truths for them to hear. But all in all, I think that as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another, I think that comes down to mixing different types of friendships together and being humble and open enough to enter into different types of friendships so that God can grow and expand us and make us sharper. Thanks so much for joining us on this Daily Dose, and we'll see you next time.